YouTube, how the heck we doing today? We're back with another Zendikar Rising draft. I figured we'd get in one or two more drafts just as a final farewell to the format before Kaldheim releases. So, if you guys enjoyed the content, make sure you click the like button and hit the subscribe button. Click the bell so that way you can see more and you'll get all that fresh Kaldheim content. See you on the other side, guys. Alrighty, everybody, here we are with another Zendikar Rising draft. Got ourselves a decision here. We've got Journey to Oblivion versus Marasa Rootgrazer. Do like Rootgrazer a lot. I think I'm going to take it. It's probably safer to take Journey to Oblivion, but I kind of want to play some Landfall. I think I'm going to take Ondu Inversion here. I want to do something a little different. I'll take the Baloth. I've played like black-white like 100 times the last couple days. I'll take this Dauntless Survivor, I think. Oh, I do like Scythe Cat. Oh, I think this is a decent start. Take a Felidar. I'm gonna take this Turn Timber here. Could take Broken Wings as well. We got Ambush versus Scythe Cat. I do actually really like Ambush. I think we just need the removal. This deck's always light on removal. Oh, we can just slam a Blightblade here. Something nice and defensive early to try to keep us alive. I will take one Broken Wings. I might even play Smite. Love to see at least one more Rootgrazer. I guess we'll take this Knife. I don't think I'm ever playing Kabir Outrider. Alright, and then we take Adventure Awaits. Oh! This is a nice treat in pack, too. So there's Amaria's Call, Journey to Oblivion. Man, Journey to Oblivion is so good. But I think we just have to take Amaria's Call. I don't think we can just go about ignoring that. Alright, let's take Amaria's Call here. Ooh, we've got an Ancient Green Warden as well. Is this the double Mythic? I think Green Warden's very good in this deck. There's a Baloth and a Nectar Pot as well. Hopefully we'll get at least one of those back. Could just take Kabir Takedown here. This deck looks pretty good. Wow, there's a Blood Chief Star's 4th pick. That's gross. Just take Dauntless Survivor here. Move the mic out a little bit. This is kind of a tough pick. I think I just want the Felidar, but there's some like merit to taking Veteran Adventurer. Are we going for the Verazal splash? I don't think so. I think we're just taking Gnarlid. Definitely happy to have Tazim Raptor while having, since we have Kabir Takedown and Ambush and Ondu Inversion and Amaria's Call. When we play those early, we want to be able to get them back at some point. Take a second Blightblade here. I think the pickaxe is actually going to be good in this deck. Oh, a Baloth came back. Nice. How's our curve look? Pretty decent, actually. Honestly, this looks like a good deck. And we're only 2 packs in. I don't know if we'll play Spring Mantle, but we'll consider it. Alright, so this has counters. These give counters. This has counters. I mean, that makes Ornn Revu's probably good enough. That card's pretty good. It's that or Kabira Takedown. I mean, I guess we could take a Kindiox as well. Take the Ooze. This Ooze is just good at attacking. I'm also a little light on 3s right now, which is very, very weird for a deck like this. Yeah, I agree. 3 mana attacks at 4/4. Yeah, it's good enough. It's always worth checking to see if there's anything better though. Oh. Alright, so Maul of the Skyclave. I feel like Maul is better than another Baloth, and I'll probably wheel the Baloth anyways. I'm gonna take it. Let's do it. I'll take a Banneret here too. I don't mind having one of those on the curve. How many 2s do we have? We have 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess I have 3 1-drops though. Ah, whatever. Let's do it. Take this Baloth. That 3 might actually be good enough. 1, 2, 3 3-drops. Could Spring Mantle Cleric for sure. Wish I had another Scythe Cat. That's what I'm looking for. This might be too many Baloths. Huh. We are certainly going in a direction that I did not expect. I think I do want 1 Makindiox. Alright. 5 Baloths is a lot of Baloths. That's probably too many. I might play a second Steam Raptor though. I want to play 16 lands in this deck. Got a lot of tap lands. Let's see here. From tap lands we have 1. Maybe I don't need that. 2, 3, 4. How many Baloths is too many? I feel like a deck can't really handle more than 4, especially with 2 Felidars. Or is Baloth just better than Felidar? Taking a look at removal, we have Kabira Takedown, Colony Ambush, Broken Wings, and then Ondu Inversion. I like keeping all those. Let's see. What do we cut? Well, what is going on, phone? I think Skyclave is still fine. The pickaxe. Maul's good. I think I'm cutting one more Baloth and one Banneret. Alrighty, everybody, here we are with game 1 of this green-white landfall deck in the Zendikar Rising draft. So we'll go ahead and keep this. I just play this tapped on 1. So I'll just go cat, land, Baloth. I guess now I'm going Felidar. Sure, attack for 2. So our opponent has showed us blue, red, green. Interesting. Opponent's on Teamer. I mean, we gotta put pressure on our opponent, right? This gives flying in first strike. So flying first strike vigilance is probably pretty good. So if our opponent goes land royal eruption right now, that kind of sucks, but I don't think they're going to. I'm not gonna block. I don't want this Felidar being vulnerable to like a spike field hazard, for instance. Oh, our opponent's deck is slow. Alright, well, we have lethal next turn, so. The old 5/6 flying vigilance first strike creature. That's my opponent's arm right there. No. So let's see here. If we play, we want to draw an untapped land if possible. Because I can't get lethal here, no matter what. Otherwise, I'm just casting Broken Wings, I guess. Spike Field Hazard to the face. We'll see. We might just be dead here. I don't think I want to play that. Oh, actually, I guess I could have played that. I could have bounced it back with Tazim Raptor next turn. Yeah, that was a misplay. None of these other cards in our hand matter, right? The game's either going to end or it's not going to end. No Royal Eruption one time. Molten Blast doesn't go to the face. Alright, well. Sometimes you just gotta die to that. I can't help but think we could have played that better. Alright, everybody, here we are with game 2 of this this white-green landfall deck. Go ahead and keep this. Chat's the audio coming through okay, by the way? Can you guys hear me? Let's see a banner right here. Alright, let's just play the colony. Angry 2-2. Our opponent's deliberating. It's pretty slow. Just gonna play Root Grazer here. Let's see here. So we have Seagate Banneret activation. Okay, Scoot Swarm, sure. Turn this forest in my hand. Five, 6, 7, 8, 9. Sure, that's fine. God, all this stuff is so expensive. Alrighty, everybody, here we are with game 3. I'll keep this. We need to get this guy going. Alright, our opponent mulliganed once. Our opponent also competed in an MCQ. Just go ahead and play Gnarled Colony. I'm going to drop onto Inversion tap next turn. Unless I draw a 3. If I draw a 3, then I'm not, obviously. Alright, so we'll just go ahead and drop the counter here. Give that guy trample. Drop this tapped. Get in there for a 3. Our opponent is playing black-green, so they probably just have a slew of removal. Alright, black-green-white, apparently. Play Sidecat. I want to try to get all the triggers out of this landfall that I can. Can't really make attacks here. This Core Celebrant's in the way. Okay, our opponent is playing something I did not expect. I mean, I guess I'm attacking. Like, I'm down to trade. Alright, our opponent's not going to trade. If I just sit around, I'm going to die. Alright, our opponent's everything in their deck gains life. Yeah, we're going to die. Need to keep pushing damage. They put everything in front of this? Is that what's happening? Guess I'm killing the Blight Priest. Kinda had to trade resources there. I don't think we had a choice. I mean, I think we're in okay shape now that we got rid of the Blight Priest and the 5/4 and everything. It sucks we had to trade off so much of our resources, but it's kind of just how it goes. Is this one that grows every turn? Is that what it is? Alright, well, I mean, lands are really good now. Alright, our opponent kicked Reclaimed Ways to get 2 forests. I wonder if they have a double green spell. My opponent gains so much life. They won't die. Sure. I just gotta keep chewing through all this stuff on the board. Luckily, we got a ton of Baloths, so, I mean, having a 4 power creature is really relevant here. They become 8 power whenever I draw a land, too. Spell land is ideal, like Colony Ambush, for instance. Draw Colony Ambush, play it, and then play it out of the graveyard. But Forest will do. These 1/1s can get in there. My opponent doesn't have time to block those. 5, 10, 14, 15, 16. Big damage. There we go. Got him. Alrighty, everybody. Here we are with game 4 of this green-white landfall deck. I'm gonna go ahead and keep this. I think this hand is quite good. So we just go Banneret and put a counter on it, make it into a 2/3, play Ooze, put a counter on itself, attack. Attacks is a 4/4 and a 3/4. Ah, Rune Crab. This is gonna be annoying. Turn 1 Rune Crab is very good. Oh, please don't have anti-cognition. It's like if our opponent has anti-cognition here, it's gonna completely cold everything out of our deck. Alright, well, at least we're putting a bunch of lands in the graveyard for this Ancient Green Warden eventually. Play the bell off. Get him in there. Opponent was like, that's enough. Alrighty, everybody, here we are with game 5. We're gonna go ahead and mulligan this. We can keep this. I keep this and throw back Dauntless Survivor, maybe? I don't really want to throw back Green Warden. Might be greedy to keep Green Warden, though. It's like our late game plan. Now let's throw back Dauntless Survivor. What I really wanted to throw back was a land, but I think that's super greedy. There's no attacks here. Might be playing a Maria's Call tapped here. Fine, Gecko. That's fine. We'll let 2-3 through. Maybe I just don't care. I don't really need Tizim Raptor. I'm just gonna block with it. What does this thing do? Players can't pay life or sacrifice permanents to cast or activate abilities. Might be getting into a little bit of a board stall here. Alright, Root Grazer, sure. I think I need all the landfall triggers my deck can produce right now. So playing Green Warden doesn't help because we can play land next turn after casting it. I think this Tizim Raptor is going to become increasingly relevant very quickly. Okay, Roiling Regrowth doesn't really change much here unless they have a splash color. They do have a splash color. Double Island. All right. Let's get this engine going. Attack for 8. Trying to get close to lethal here. This 5/7's gonna lock up the board pretty good though. Oh god, that is not good for us. We're gonna have to make some pretty suspect blocks now, I think. We get the first strike down Yasharn, chump block, turn timber. Three, 7, 11. I think we have to make this blocks. These blocks are terrible. I don't think we have a better choice though. I think we're just dead to that Vastwood Surge. I'm like pretty sure we're just dead. Cause yeah, here we go, block, 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 block. Yeah, we just take lethal. Just couldn't make enough inroads that turn. Unfortunately, that Tazim Raptor attack might have cost us. Yeah. Just double check it here real quick. If I do this, 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 that leaves me dead, right? Yep, okay. That's all I needed to know. Alrighty, everybody, here we are with game 6. We can keep this. This hand's fine. I think I'm just gonna play Kabir Takedown tab. I have enough 4-drops, and Felidar is essentially a 5-drop that I want to make sure that I'm getting activation out of those. Slam this Gnarlid Colony into play. I think we're just trading. My goodness. 20 dead clicks. Just kind of hoping for a flying creature. That is also not a flying creature. Oh man, it's gonna take a while to build these to be big enough. We're gonna be really far behind. I think we're gonna get tempoed here. I just don't know how we're supposed to answer this Seafloor Stalker. It's just gonna kill us. I think I need to draw Forest next turn so I can play Baloth and Root Razor. Oh, we're just dead. I don't think we can afford to lose that. I mean, I'm definitely going to take the kill on the unblockable guy if he offers it. Can't block that. Well, we drew the forest. That's a start. I think I have to send for 5. Hey, 5 Dodo, thanks for the follow. Where are you tuning in from? This send for 5 might have been a little suspect too. I don't know if I was supposed to do this. Opponent should just be activating this though. I pretty much guarantee the kill off that. I block like this. Maybe Tazim Raptor's good enough here. Returning Kabir takedown. Europe. Well, welcome. It's got to be getting late in EU, right? Let's see here. I can't attack because I have to. Actually, I'm okay with trading for both these, I think. So let's think about this. They double block, take 3. 5 p.m.-ish? Oh, 5 p.m.'s not late at all. I thought it was going to be much later than that. No, never mind. I don't want to attack here. Because I'm going to Broken Wings this Roost. Hopefully our opponent doesn't have another kick or spell like right now. Also, it's possible you could have followed me previously. Sometimes Twitch just like randomly like bugs out and unfollows people and stuff. Alright, this is bad for us. I definitely have to block like this. So I block, kick a land back to my hand. So pick up this. And then I think we attack like this, and then before blocks, put this forest into play. Tapping the Blood Priest. So if he wants to block, he has to block with the 2/2 flyer. And the nice thing is we can use Root Razor in order to tap inside of their turn as well if they play the Seafloor Stalker trying to get lethal. Alright, we might have a chance here. So I can get in for 7 here. We push 7. Block with Seafloor Stalker? What? Our opponent's crazy. I'm just gonna cast Broken Wings now on this. That way there's no chance of a counter spell. We're just like gripping onto this land as tight as possible. Because we want to try to return. We want to try to return to our hand if possible. Make it 2/2. Alright. That can't block, so that's fine. think we've got this. So we bounce this, and then we go land, tapping Blood Priest. Then we attack with all. And then we play this land. Oh man, this is tough. I want to make sure that I do this right. So play this land. Tap the 2/1. Yeah, that should be enough. Alright. That was a very, very close game. I think our opponent could have won that if they would have tried more for the seafloor soccer plays. Alrighty, everybody, here we are with game 7. This hand's good. We'll keep this. I think we're probably just going to stack this Root Grazer. So we just play Root Grazer on... Alright, so what we want to do is we want to hit land, right? Okay, so land's good because now we can go Survivor, put a counter on Root Grazer, attack with Root Grazer, put another land into play, play Gnarlid Colony. There's also a chance I don't want to do that now that I have the 5th land, because now I can play Gnarlid Colony with Kicker. I think I just attack for 3 then. So I'm still going to put a land into play, but I'm going to cast Gnarlid Colony with Kicker. Mason Lynx doesn't really seem like it's going to do too much this game. Oops. Alright, I don't want to return a land. I want to put a land into play. This card's so good. Does everything. Opponent could have a pump spell, but I think we have to, what is it, Resolute Strike is all I can really think of. So now we get to kick this. Kick this, bounce a land back. Then we can play both these next turn. I think we're in pretty okay shape. I think our opponent's missing a color. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Spending Kabir takedown on a 1/1's fine by me. Especially when we have a Seagate Banner and a Tazim Raptor coming. Alright. If only I would have not kicked it. Alright, so throw a land back. Alright, so bring back this Plains, then we play both these. I think I want to hold this at this point, because I'm definitely close enough to being able to play that. I'll play Tazim Raptor with no return. And then Seagate Banneret. And I think I can still bounce a land back this turn because it's impossible for me to actually hit. It's impossible for me to hit both lands next turn. Opponent playing Swamp, I'm not super keen on. Alright. So I probably don't return now because I can't guarantee being able to play both lands. if I do draw land. Alright. This technically changes the clock. Even if he kills the Tazim Raptor and we make 2 angels, that puts the clock on a 1 turn. We have 3 planes already, so any land can do it. I certainly will take 2 damage here. I see. Well, I'm very glad I attacked for 8, because now I have lethal. Or attack for 3 to put them to 8. Opponent could have removal for these. I didn't know they were warriors. It's part of the party. Still alive, chat. Still alive. Alright, everybody. Welcome to game 8 of this white-green deck. We're going to keep this. I think we have a really good chance at success here. So we have a lot of 1/1 counters matters cards. Which is usually pretty unique. Normally you don't have that many 1/1 counters matters cards in green-white. But with the ooze, so let's see here. So if we can play ooze and put the counter on itself and get ready to attack, then we have the Scythe Cat that can also put counters on itself with a couple lands. So we just need 2 lands here. Oh, there goes 1. Perfect. My land. Oh, also as a Dauntless Survivor. Bruh. That Wind Robber has milled 2 lands. No. Stop this. I can't believe this. I drew not a land. Alright, I need to attack. I have to give the... Wait, giving the Tabrax a counter was actually just the biggest misplay ever. No, it wasn't. Never mind. I had to play that tapped. I don't know how the heck I'm going to kill this thing. Yeah, F, basically. I don't think we're, Did Wind Robber mill 4 lands? Alright, at least we drew the land. Maybe we can stabilize here. I'm not hopeful that we stabilize here, by the way. But this might stabilize. Between Felidar and Sky Maul, we might be able to stabilize. Dude, our opponent's going to kill him. He's looking at him. Oh. Whew. All right. Thank God that didn't hit the Felidar. He's looking at him. No, that's mine. Oh, we're super dead. Hey, my Ancient Green Warden. Dude, he could have played lands out of the graveyard. Alright, so if I put all the Skyclaves on this, I can block and take 5. If I play a creature, I can block and take 4. So I guess I'm supposed to just play this. But then I go to a 1, and then I'm still dead. I guess going to 1 and giving myself a chance to draw something is better than just dying. Alright, accepted. I will go to 1. Alright, I'll die. Was a good run, chat. I thought we'd make it to Diamond 2 there. Honestly, not a bad little landfall deck, though. I think we could have used one more Root Grazer. And maybe some payoffs that weren't like Skyclave Pickaxe. Also, we just didn't really draw it. Yeah, that last game was a little unfortunate just because of the way that the mana bled out. The fact that Wind Robber milled off like all of our lands. And then Colony Ambush even came into play tapped. But the Torbrax was pretty hard to kill. Kind of the problem with these decks is they just don't have removal. So you're basically just at the whim of whatever your opponent's doing. And hopefully you're just outsizing them. But I don't mind this type of green-white landfall deck. It's not too bad. So definitely recommend checking it out.